What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Corey here, also known as Korskis, and today I have a very special guest for you guys. His name is Xcusemeboss. Right now he is ranked 351st in the world. He's gonna do a few live ladder matches, so hopefully he can win them all. Right now he has multiple accounts, and so he's on this one right now, and on this account actually he pushed up to 149th in the world. That's his personal best in this one, which is really crazy because I have multiple accounts as well, and on my mini account it's not even close to anything I have now, and right now I've only been ranked once like ever, which is like pretty sad. I've been playing for a couple years now. Yeah, but anyway, so right now he's sharing this, it's not the deck that I showed on his profile, but it's this deck. It is a Mortar Miner bait deck. It has Minion Horde, it has Canyon card as well. Cannon card, Corey. But anyway, this deck is super fun to play. I've been playing with it a lot on ladder, and I've been having some success. So maybe you guys will too. We'll hop into the first live match right now, but before we do that, I want to say thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. And if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe. I would really appreciate it, guys. I'm on my way to 500 subscribers, so hopefully you guys can be a part of this journey with me. But anyway, with that being said, let's hop into the first live ladder match. Alright guys, looks like he found his first match. It is against RT11-3 and a bunch of symbols I can't identify, so we'll just say it's some Asian language to be safe. But anyway, Xcusemeboss starts with the aggressive Mortar, and it looks like that Musketeer is taken out and we get one Mortar shot onto the tower. But this Barb might get a couple swings, and it sure does. Now Xcusemeboss is going to be aggressive with the Goblin Gang, and here comes the cannon carts. Oh wow, I don't know if that was a good play. Let's see. Oh, the fireball comes down. Is going to get a connection. Wow. Okay. I was doubting him a bit, but you know what? He came through. Maybe he knew what the opponent was going to play, but either way, he got a ton of damage with that cannon cart, so hopefully he could continue this. Alright, the opponent... If I didn't know any better, I would say the opponent is playing a graveyard deck, right? I only know two decks, really, that run the Barbarian Hut. One of them is Graveyard, and the other one is Elixir Golem. And it doesn't look like this is Elixir Golem. Okay, it's a Graveyard. I knew it, guys. I'm getting better at this. So the opponent sets up with a Poison, but it looks like that is a very bad poison because a lot of these minions aren't going to be taken out by it, and these minions are going to stay alive and take care of the rest of these barbarians. And here comes a miner to the side. It catches the musketeer. I don't know if that was on purpose, but either way, that was a nice play. Ooh, that was a nice play by the opponent too, putting that heal spirit to heal that musketeer almost fully. And Xcusemeboss knows it was a good play, so he says well played. He's such a good sport. And here we have a couple of spear goblins heading towards the Barbarian Hut. Not going to do too much damage, but either way, some damage. And Xcusemeboss is going to set up with a defensive Mortar. Mortar is going to take these out. Let's see if he fireballs these. And he decides not to fireball these skeleton dragons, and he puts down the Minion Horde. The Minion Horde is going to stay alive. And here comes the miner to the back. So that means these minions are probably going to get a ton of damage, right? Okay, the minions are going to take out the rest of that Barbarian Hut, more or less. And here comes the cannon cart creeping down the right side of your screen. And of course, you knew it was coming. There is the graveyard with the poison. A 9 elixir investment. Let's see if it pays off for the opponent. And it looks like he does get some decent amount of damage. But now here comes the minion. Oh! That was a great prediction. It almost predicted it perfectly, but either way, that was a really good try. It could have been a lot worse, I guess, if he didn't put the miner in that position. And here comes the cannon cart. Fireball is down. It's going to take out that musketeer for the most part. And these spear goblins and this cannon cart are going to take out those barbarians. And now he's getting really aggressive, piling everything on the bridge. The opponent has to do a defensive poison. The miner is down. Miner is getting a lot of chip damage onto that tower. Skeleton dragons are there. Now let's see how Xcusemeboss is going to defend this, because you know the graveyard is coming. Okay, maybe it's not coming yet, I guess. The opponent needs to put kind of a tankier card, I guess. Okay, Fireball is down. Fireball is going to take out that Musketeer for the most part, and one of those Barbarians. Very unfortunate that he couldn't get both of the Barbarians, but you know what? It's all part of his plan, I'm sure. Okay, so there is a lot going on. the opponent is just clogging the lane, and look at all those barbarians. It's super good fireball value if he has fireball in hand. I don't think he does he? Okay. Fireball came down at the nick of time, and here comes a poison with the graveyard. This is the opponent's last chance to actually get some decent damage on the tower, because it looks like Xcusemeboss just needs to put a fireball and get like a miner somewhere. One hit. Oh no, the heal spear was there, but he did get one hit, and that is it. That's going to be game, and it couldn't have come at a better time, because it looks like the opponent was about to take out his tower if that fireball came like a couple seconds later. So anyways, GG's to Xcusemeboss, and let's just hop into the next live ladder match, guys. Okay, it looks like he found his next opponent, and his opponent is WA Diego BM. Okay, hopefully he doesn't BM a lot this match, but yeah, I know like another guy, WA Trainer Alex, I want to say. Maybe they're kind of connected somehow in the same clan, same group. But anyway, as you can see, a lot has not happened. Yeah, I guess it was like an even trade. It looks like the opponent has a Spark. He puts it on the right side. Here comes some Goblins on the left side. Very heads-up play by Xcusemeboss. And he's going to set up with a defensive Mortar. You already know what's coming. It's probably going to be Goblin Giant, of course, right? It has to be Goblin Giant. Is it Goblin Giant? No, it's just a Sparky. Okay, so he decides to let the Sparky just die. Is it going to die? Okay, perfect. It dies right in time. And here comes the miner with some spear gobs. The opponent has to defend this, and he defends it with the minions. Okay, looks like Xcusemeboss puts down the gobs, which are easily taken out by the zap. And here comes a very healthy cannon cart. Diego is saying wow. He's not quite BMing, but he is saying wow. Fireball comes down, takes out that cannon cart, and Xcusemeboss has a decent lead of about 1,000 HP. Let's see if we can hold on to this. Okay, here comes a Minion Horde along with that Barbarian Barrel. Wow, maybe he knows that he has no counters in hand. And it looks like the miner's coming in too. Wow, it's going to get a ton of damage. Ooh, the zap comes in perfect time, but not before. Xcusemeboss takes about another 800 damage off that left tower, which is really good. And Xcusemeboss is leading on Elixir as well by about 1.5 to Elixir, which is really good. Okay, here comes a cannon cart. A cannon cart and the Goblins, and it looks like the cannon cart reaches the tower. Did you see how the Goblins push the cannon cart further forward, or faster forward? That was a really heads-up play, really good play by Xcusemeboss. This is why he is top 400 in ladder right now. Great spear goblins. Do you see how they kind of spread out? So the mini P.E.K.K.A. had to go a bit further each time. Wow, great prediction, goblins. Great Barbarian Barrel, and now you knew the opponent had the Goblin Giant. Let's see how Xcusemeboss is going to defend this. Okay, the Heal Spirit is coming. Yeah, the Heal Spirit is too fast for that Mortar, but here comes a very healthy... Oh, great prediction. Wow. Is he going to take it out? Wow. Oh, wow. Do you see that great prediction? He knew the mini P.E.K.K.A. was going to be there, so he wanted to tank it with the Miner. And it turned out really good because the opponent had to waste 4 more Elixir on a Musketeer. And you see how it pushed forward again, guys? Wow, he's getting a ton of damage with that play each time. If you guys are running this deck, you should definitely do something like that. The opponent is mad. He gave up. He's zapping the King Tower, and this is basically GG's. The opponent, there's nothing he can do, really, right? So he just had to give up. Wow. You see how angry the opponents get when he run this deck, but that play with the cannon carts and the Goblin Gang in the back, it pushes the cannon cart forward, so it gets a faster connection. The opponent has to have fast fingers. He's going to stop that, and each time that Xcusemeboss did it, the opponent didn't have fast enough fingers. So anyways, keep that play in mind, guys, because it's really good. So I just spoke to Xcusemeboss right now, and he said unfortunately he's just going to do 2 live ladder matches because he's really tired, and he doesn't want people sniping him on ladder, okay? So anyway, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I would very much appreciate that. Like I said, I'm trying to get to 500, and if I get to 500, maybe I'll do a giveaway. Who knows? But anyways, thanks again, guys, and Corey out.